Welcome everyone to another amazing building tutorial. This is Marshall Amazing, and today I will be showing you how to build a cute little brick wood house for your first night. And let's not wait any longer, let's go straight into it. So first off, you want to find a good spot to settle. In this case I chose a forest, and I've already cleared out a space. And what you'll need is some bricks from clay using the river. It is recommended that for this particular house that you settle near a river so you can get lots of clay. And you also need the corresponding wood type. I usually like having my houses or bases fit the theme of the corresponding biome. In this case, an oak forest. We'll use some oak wood to make the house. So first, let's go ahead and place down some logs for the corners and support beams of the house. So you want to start in a corner, and then you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks out from that corner, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from that one. And then, going back to here, you would want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then place one that intersects that beam and that beam right there. And then you would want to go 4 blocks out from this corner, and then put another one here and here. So hopefully you'll have something look like this, and then here's where you'll need a bunch of a bunch of planks, because we will not be turning the grass into flooring like this. We're actually going to build on top of the grass by doing something like this. This allows us to have a little step up to our doors here, like so. Getting a bit ahead of myself, but you'll also need some wooden pressure plates if you want to use those. And then basically you would just fill in the interior part, because what we'll be doing for the walls is that we will be filling in the gaps between the logs with these bricks, and then we would fill in everything inside the bricks. I kind of skipped the steps, so sorry for being a bit all over the place, but hopefully it should still be understandable. So yeah, go ahead and fill in the inside with the wood flooring. And you should have something that looks like this. So now you'd want to stack these logs about 4 blocks tall from the base. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's too high. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then you'd want to fill in these. Here we'll have a 2x2 opening for a window. Some of these walls won't have windows. This wall will have a window, so that needs to be a 4x2 gap. This will not have a window. And this wall will also have a 2x3 window. Now, you don't have to do this, but I usually like doing this, but I usually have windows on the sides of my doors like this, but you can just fill them in if you want. Personally, I think this looks a bit better. Then we have another 2x3 gap for the window. And go ahead and fill those in with the glass panes. and there's your first floor. So for the attic area or the roof, we're going to extend these all one more block and then build logs across them, like so. And then you would want to fill this up with wood, except for right here where we'll have a ladder. And also a trapdoor. Right about here. Now, it is optional to do this, but you could, to make it look nice, because we'll be covering up this log with roof oak stairs for the roof. You can peel this to make it look a bit nicer with the trapdoor and blend in with the planks around it. But first, let's focus on building the floor. And there you go. So for the roof, this will be the hardest part. You want to start off by placing bricks like this over here. And over here like so, and then you would want to, oh wait, my bad, I made these a bit too small. You'd want them to extend a little three high pyramid, and then you would want to have your stairs go up these. And we'll be having an overhang, so therefore we'll also be placing our stairs along the side of the logs. Don't worry about this side. This side will be a little bit confusing, so we'll focus on everything else for now. So, no, I didn't want that. And then we'll just do it again over here. And then we'll have... Now right here is going to be a little bit interesting. We're going to put 2 planks here, and we're gonna make these inner corner stairs. So then we'll have to do that like this, and then we get to do that, and we extend the shingles over here, I guess you could say, if they cooperate. And then you would want to put stairs there and there. And then you would want to place 2 glass panes right there. And then place a slab on top of these. This will make it so where you are able to go up and down this ladder without being stopped by the roof, while still having a nice, a bit of a nice view, and accessing your attic, which will be usually where all your chests would be. So here we'll just continue making the roof. Then we do it over here. And then here's a little bit of a confusing bit. I mean, I guess it's not too difficult, but basically you want to go down to here, And then you'll want to have an overhang right there, as we'll be adding overhangs. And then put a corner part right there, and that should look much better. So now, once your roof is completed, go ahead and add overhangs, or make the roof, the extended roof, a lot nicer looking, and also add in some better looking overhangs. And if you haven't already, extend your roof by 1 block, like this. And then continue adding the underhang, or whatever it's called. And there you go. That should look pretty well. Make sure that this spot looks nice. This spot is usually kind of hard to make look good, but other than that, this is your little cozy little brick house for your first night. It is pretty cheap and easy to make. I'm not really much of an interior designer, but I have made it to where you can place a double bed right here. You could put some potted azalea bushes here, and up here would be it where you could place a bunch of chests, and it would also allow you to cover up this little kind of ugly spot here. Unfortunately, there's nothing really much you could do about that. But if you want to, you can add another window right here and over here if you want to. I myself never really did that, but it might actually look a bit nicer, and it would let in a bit more light. Oops. But yeah, this is the design for your first base. Some nice, decent storage you could have up there. Of course, you could easily just install a basement under here if you want. Again, I'm not into too much of interior design, but one thing I should definitely say is that this kind of house is what I would like to call an adaptive structure. What I mean by this is that you are able to use the various different resources to make your house fit in with the surroundings. Like here, I have built a spruce version of this using cobblestone and spruce. And then I have a birch version, which honestly not the best one, but could still work using birch and stone bricks. But regardless, all of these look really well, and they all essentially require the same amount of resources. And the interior design is all up to you. So with that, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching this short little building tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you want more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.